Israel's expanded offensive is likely to make a bad situation even worse for civilians in Gaza. The few remaining hospitals that remain open have been overwhelmed with casualties. As Tony mentioned, Chris Livesay is in Jerusalem. Chris, good morning.
Good morning, Nate. With the collapse of that ceasefire, Israel is announcing it is expanding its ground operations throughout the Gaza Strip, and it's warning residents to flee their homes. And a warning to our viewers at home that some of these images are disturbing.
An airstrike blasts the city of Khan Yunis, the suspected command center of Hamas, but also the home to hundreds of thousands of civilians. Israel's ground operation is now spread across the Gaza Strip, even in the once relatively safer south, where Israel says Hamas is hiding behind human shields. These children in the north have just realized their father is dead. The UN says some 1.7 million people are now displaced throughout the Strip, warned to move closer and closer towards the border of Egypt. A boy trying to walk to safety says, "I'm not scared. We want to live. We want to live." This after a 7-day pause allowed for the exchange of 105 hostages for 240 Palestinian prisoners. But with that fragile peace now broken, more than 130 hostages remain in the clutches of Hamas. 8 of them are American, including 23-year-old Hersh Goldberg-Polin. Witnesses say his arm was maimed before Hamas took him hostage. His father, Jonathan Polin, and mother, Rachel Goldberg.
We had this 7-day ceasefire. Now we've had 3 days of resumed hostilities. What does that do to your hope for your son?
Well, we're obviously in anguish and despair. We're, of course, worried not just about him, but about everyone who's an innocent person in the way of the crisis that's happening. If Hersh somehow, somewhere can hear this, just know we love you. Stay strong, survive. We're coming.
Now, Israel insists it's thanks to the ground operations it has the leverage to push for the release of those hostages. It's also true that many families of the hostages say they feel completely neglected by the government. And this morning, they're calling on the government to resume negotiations immediately. Jerika?
Chris Livesay for us in Jerusalem. Thank you.